Alright, time for this month's round 4 game of the MSEM GP. I'm playing against Dravos, who I was really hoping not to roll against in a round 4 because I'm personally rooting for Dravos to succeed, but I mean, they're my opponent right now, so I kind of have to dash their dreams of making top cut. But yeah, rolling for first. Let's look at the starting hand. Actually, yeah, this hand's pretty good. I keep this. Oh, they're on the play. Okay, I keep this, and I hope that Cosmic Sinkhole does stuff. Like, I really need Cosmic Sinkhole to be useful right now. They don't know what I'm doing. Well, you should have watched my videos, Bravos. Come on, help me contribute my view count. Oh, they're also keeping 6. Alright, or keeping 7. Yep. Alright, in that case, that's going to be a pretty interesting game then, assuming things go how they expect to go. And let's see, yeah, they have turn 1 ramp. So yeah, Dravos is on Temur ramp. It's Temur ramp playing like 8 1-drop rampers. So this matchup is interesting because like if they get lots of mana and get their big guys into play, I can't really deal with them. My best ways of dealing with stuff is to keep bouncing them or to phase them out with Beyond the Veil, but that thing only phases out stuff or keeps stuff phased out if it has a mana value 3 or less. So I can't permanently deal with their big things. But at the same time, they're a deck that aggressively goes down in cards because like they're a ramp deck, so they're trading card advantage for ramp, which means that they do go down aggressively in cards as long as Recall Forgotten Aeon doesn't become relevant. But that means that what do I want to do here? Yeah, I guess I pass here. I want the Cosmic Sinkhole, their 3-drop. But yeah, so they're a deck that aggressively trades cards for late game. So if they go down in cards enough, then I should be able to discard lock them. But of course, that relies on drawing Witch's Invocation and Caylin. I got Death Pit Trophy at least, so that's one part of the puzzle done. So I think like worst case scenario for me would be they play a land and then they play Ramsey, so then I can't Cosmic Sinkhole it. Because if they do that, then I'm basically forced to pass, and then next turn I guess I don't actually have a good follow-up play to that. Like I have the Terraformer's Globe and then hold up Cosmic Sinkhole again. I'm just hoping that they jam their 3-drop. Come on. Oh, Secret Elizabeth. Okay. I can't counter that, so... And it seems like they're definitely, like, they're explicitly playing around Cosmic Sinkhole, which is... And Seeker is actually also a problem for me, because they could, like, get 3 clues, and then now I have to deal with Seeker possibly flipping an 8-drop. And also, like, the clues just make it harder for me to discard lock my opponent. So do I... If I fetch white right now, I can unbound Expanse next turn, but then the mana doesn't work out. I think I'm forced to... Yeah, I think I'm forced to fetch the island, and then they can basically keep playing around Cosmic Sinkhole from now on, right? Like if they have a 3-drop, they drop it once they have enough lands. Unbound Expanse again. Okay, well hopefully... I mean, they do become castable once Terraformer's Globe enters, but that's not looking good for me. Do I care about keeping up Cosmic Sinkhole? Like next turn, I guess the next turn they max out at a 4-drop, so they're probably playing a 3-drop with Counterspell backup, or they're playing 3-drop with 1 mana remaining to counter stuff, and then like if they have a 4-drop, then it would be Roba, which I can't counter anyways. Let me just put... I guess there could be some combination of Recall Forgotten Aeons into a 2-drop, which that does get stopped by Cosmic, but I don't think that's like something I want to play towards. So yeah, I think I'm just going to take it slow. AKA I Death Pit's Trophy here because I'm not using the mana on anything else. And hopefully like this makes a tough decision for my opponent. Now that I think about it, maybe I could have gone Death Pit's Keep Up Cosmic, because then they need to think about whether they want to keep their lands or not. Oh, now it's too late to change my mind. I still have Wayfarer Shrine, please discard. So next turn I have Wayfarer Shrine, Unbound Expanse. Okay, they discard Leyran Alpha. What does that imply? I'm not sure if it implies anything. Okay, so Seeker is at least a cast. So if they have to spend all their mana to activate Seeker, then at least I get the Cosmic Sinkhole that thing. They don't have it in their lands. Okay, sure. So I guess they don't have any other lands right now in hand, which means that maybe I should have kept up Cosmic. Oh, this thing doesn't... Oh, okay, they do have the land. And they have a clue, so, like, they have 6 mana going to next turn, and my board is kind of garbage right now. I guess I'm looking to win post-board games then. I'm not actually sure if I don't think the matchup gets better for me post board because they just bring in all their Odin surveyors and now they have ways to blow up my enchantments. But yeah, I guess I just need to hope that they don't have any big stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So do they have any scary 5-drops that I don't think so. No, so their most threatening thing starts on 6 and they only max out at 6 mana next turn. So I think Unbound Expanse, Terraformers Globe, Keep Up Cosmic is a valid play. And probably the best play I could be making right now. Yeah, I guess so. So then, yeah, Wayfarer Shrine, fetch out Plains. Use these two guys to Unbound Expanse, or 1, 2. Okay, yeah, I need to sequence it like this. So that Unbound Expanse makes extra planes. And then I guess I Terraformers Keep Up. I can actually Unbound Expanse again. No, that doesn't do anything. I mean, I actually do have like some semblance of stabilization right now if they just jam a 6-drop into my Cosmic, because next turn I get to Unbound Expanse, bounce, or Unbound Expanse, Blink, and then Death Pit Trophy them. But then they have Elizabeth hanging around, which is a pretty big problem for me. Like, I need this thing dealt with before they can activate this thing for free. But yeah, I guess I Terraformers Globe, Sedate Tundra, that's not what I'm looking for. I feel like this is going to be another one of those games where I just don't draw anything I don't draw any action. Like, all I'm drawing is card draw and cantrips, or I guess like Death Pit Trophy is basically so no threat or answers that I've drawn so far. Alright, so yeah, hopefully they jam a 6-drop and I get rewarded for that. They could also have last card recall Forgotten Aeons, in which case that actually really sucks for me because they can recall into Elizabeth activation, right? Oh, the clues are buffing Pale Scouter. Yeah, that's a synergy that I haven't thought about. This is also a matchup where having Time Stand Still would be really nice because then I don't have to worry about them top decking really big stuff. Okay, another Primal Resurgence. That's good because that's less threats. Okay, come on. Yeah, that's less threats that I need to worry about. I mean, they do only have one card in hand right now, so I could do something like Unbound Expand. Pale Scouter is beating me down really quickly though, so that's something that needs to be dealt with. I'm already down to 10 life. I mean, on the bright side, basically a single Beyond the Veil will deal with this board, and I even get to keep up Cosmic Synco afterwards. But if I don't draw away, Caylin in this board state is a lot less good than I want it to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I can still Unbound Expanse and get a land, and then that puts me up to 3 mana, 4 mana after a land drop. So then that's enough for 2 Unbound Expanse activations, actually. I mean, that draws me a bunch of cards, and then I just have to hope that Pale Scouter gets me there, or something. Is that what I'm going for right now? I mean, it's not like I have any better plays, right? I need to prevent Secret Elizabeth from going off, but I can't do that. And like, on account of me just not drawing anything useful. Yeah, I think I just Unbound Expanse and pass. And like, trying to draw step block them isn't going to happen when they have this many clues lying around. Actually, so I can't draw step block them, right? It forces them to start cracking clues. How useful is that? I'm still taking a bunch of damage to the face after that, though. So, so I'm looking at Unbound Expanse, land, and then Unbound Expanse. I mean, I do draw a bunch of cards. I mean, Actually, I think I'm willing to go for that. I can crack the first Unbound Expanse and try to look for, no, I'm going for this first. Yep, so Unbound Expanse enters. Make another land token. I think I tap here to, just main phase do this. I don't think I get any extra tokens, right? Because I already have 4. Okay, so make them pitch their last card. They can just crack a bunch of clues end of turn, but I think that's helpful for me because it shrinks this guy and puts me further from Elizabeth. So yeah, if I top deck Beyond the Veil, I think I'm playing it. Oh no, if they crack some clues right now okay, they are cracking clues right now. That's good for me, I think, in some sort of way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're still, they still don't have Tyrant plus Cosmic Synco mana right now. They're cracking all their clues. Okay, I mean I'm not complaining. So I guess that means if I top deck Beyond the Veil, I'm sticking it onto Pale Scatter. And then if they drop Tyrant afterwards, what do I do? Tyrant, I need to sack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, they have me on odds right now. That's kind of annoying. And they pitched Recall. Yeah, that's something that could happen, and that helps them out discard lock. Okay, well, I got Beyond the Veil. Can I afford to take another Pale Scatter hit? So like if I don't play Cosmic right now, then or if I choose to not play Beyond the Veil, then I'm holding up Cosmic, which means that I'm getting smacked in the face for these guys again. Like they could just recall. Yeah, I don't think it's worth trying to play around stuff. I'm just going to deal with what's on the board right now, which is with Beyond the Veil and then Seeker or Pale Scatter. I think I value my life enough where I kind of need to do this, and then I just have to hope that this doesn't go wrong. I mean, technically, I could have also gone after their auras, but yeah, I could have. But I think if a 4/4 beating me down. Actually, if I went after their auras, this would become a 3/3, and then like Caylin could have probably could have answered it next turn. Yeah, maybe I should have gone after their land auras. Well, I mean, next turn I have lots of good things to do because I get to Caylin and then Unbound Expanse and then Beyond the Veil. I can do everything I want to do, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mana. Hopefully they don't have Tyrant of Tributes in hand. If they do, then that's really bad for me. Actually, if they have Tyrant of Tributes, then Hemley does answer the Tyrant in a way. Okay, this isn't Tyrant at least, but it does look like a Leyran Alpha, which is kind of just as bad for me right now. My deck doesn't have board wipes. Yeah, that's a Leyran Alpha. Oof. I actually can deal with this board state, right? How many flickers do I have? So to Caylin, Unbound, Beyond the Veil. Yeah, I mean I think that's enough stuff to deal with their entire board, but and then I guess I just have to leave Leyran Alpha back and hope it never gets too big for me to deal with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, down to 5. Actually, Hemley or Hemley minus Blink minus Hemley minus does deal with the Leyran Alpha. And they're playing land. Yep, and they get Lezaveth Clue. I don't think I'm just card locking them this game, but I think I will be able to stabilize, but just barely. And then okay, Northern Line Express. That's not useful right now, but it will be useful later on. Yeah, and then I guess I flash in Caylin to deal with one of these guys. So Hemley minus flashing Caylin. Yeah, I have everything that I need. I can deal with everything that I want to. I can do everything I want to, especially with these two Terraformers globes. So let's see. Hemley, that's a forced. Yeah, that's forced here. Hemley minus Leyran. I think I want Seeker phased out so I don't have to worry about it possibly coming back up. Yeah, okay. And this is like the one time where Hemley has been useful for me so far in this GP, or at least it's been better than just playing something that synergizes better with Witch's Invocation. But yeah, actually this thing is going to be a problem next turn. How close? Yeah, they can draw it. Okay, so they're going to replay Leyran Alpha, and does that kill me? I think that actually gets pretty close to killing me. And unfortunately, I can't use Beyond the Veil at instant, or I can't crack Unbound Expanse at instant speed due to Hemley being a sorcery speed thing, and that's really annoying. All right, what can I do here then? I can play Caylin. I can. All right, well, I guess the best thing I can do here is to just do what I'm doing already and hope that the Terraformers globes draw me into something useful. So let me actually just get my targets. Beyond the Veil. Yeah, let's get Seeker Elizabeth out here. Actually, no, I should have Hemley'd the Seeker because they decide to crack their Mysterious Cataract right now. Do they have any instant speed? Oh yeah, they can crack the Clue right now, but that shuffles away their Leyran, so that's good for me. They discard Ordinary Bloom. Interesting. Okay, so Terraformer's Globe means that I get to draw cards down with the ship. Huh. So that does run the Malik part. So I have 3 mana remaining. So that is a Cosmic Senko, or that is a Caylin Whirlwind. Or actually, I can Hemley minus the Wolf, and then if they swing at me, I guess I go down to 2. They don't have any ways of giving reach, so I get to keep up Cosmic Senko, and I hope that it snipes something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If they draw another land, and then that means that they can play a 3-drop 3 Cosmic Senko, but if they don't, then they can't. So then, yeah, that's what I'm hoping will happen. And yeah, like worst case scenario, I flash in Caylin, and hope that it does stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I still have more lands than them right now. I guess technically, like if I sequenced better, I could have gotten Unbound Expanse to trigger. Like, that would have actually been really good because then I get to. Well, I wouldn't know that that had Unbound Expanse on top, but that means I get to do another Unbound Expanse and Hemley Minus, and that actually just completely controls. Yeah, that like completely wipes the board. I get to Hemley Minus one of their auras, which is a really bad top deck for them. If they just hardcast RFE right now, I'm going to counter it. They could have 2 more mana left, but I don't think they have a way to buff toughness with just 2 mana, so that would be I'll still be completely safe. Then I guess Caylin plus Unbound Expanse hopefully does stuff and locks my opponent out. I still don't have okay, they're playing something. Ramsey. That actually is kind of annoying, but that's completely fine actually because it gives them a bunch of mana, but it's not like I just need to not die this turn because I get to go absolutely nuts next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they can RFE after attacks, so I think I still have to take it in the face. Oh, never mind, they're just tapping out now. That makes things a lot easier for me because I don't have to think. Okay, seems like they're playing a really big thing. Is this like okay? Well, that's getting countered for sure. Yeah, I can actually need to double check. Just going to double check that they can't pay for a cosmic sinkhole. Yep, that happens, and I survived the turn, which is really good for me. They can gun down Hemley right now, and that I think that would actually be good for me because I value my life total more right now. Yep. So I do get one more use out of Hemley with the Unbound Expanse. I think I do want, yeah, I want to put Ramsey on top because that's a bad draw for them. But beyond that, Settleson, does that do anything? That fetches Rod of Marble Roll, which can start bouncing the tokens, and that's a way better use of stuff than anything else. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I'm never going to get an extra use out of Unbound Expanse. Yeah, so Settleson, fetch Rod, Unbound Expanse, upkeep, use Unbound Expanse to draw step block them. That sounds correct. Actually, I still need to deal with these guys, but Ramsey can't attack, so I don't need to worry about that. Yeah, I can just afford to let them do stuff, and then I can start going after their auras. Alright, yeah, I think I got my plan down. And that is this how I'm tapping? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Well, it doesn't matter because I have enough Terraformers Globes where my colors don't really matter too much. But yeah, I get to play Settleson this turn and then Unbound Expanse, crack Unbound Expanse on their upkeep. I'll Settleson right now. Rod, get rid of this guy. I can actually just play another down with the ship while I'm at it too, so that's good. Yeah, Unbound Expanse, express line back to swamp, play the swamp, play down with the ship. Let's see if they. Well, actually, it doesn't do anything. Never mind. I should have kept that in hand. Well, I mean, it makes my blinks slightly better or something. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter now. If they have, oh, actually no, they still have RFE in the yard. Yeah, that's I guess that's fine. Like, they actually no, it's bad because they could top deck stuff. I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure. All right, judge call resolved. Yeah. Okay, I managed to snag a Pal Scatter. Anyways, so this guy goes up to 3. This guy goes up to 3. This guy gets bounced. This guy is going to go after the Primal Resurgence so that if my opponent tries to recall, at least they don't get too much mana afterwards. And then these two guys are going to make me draw cards. Come on. And yeah, draw cards. Oh, well, that's all lands, but that's fine right now because I have Caylin, so yeah. Okay, well, whatever. I don't care enough. So basically I'm hoping that so what they're going to recall Forgotten Aeons, and I'm really hoping that that they don't draw anything useful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they recall. I mean, I can still deal with this board. Caylin is not being. I don't have the flash thing, so like Caylin isn't active half the time, which is like not great for me. But whatever. Let's see. So I want to Rod the recall Forgotten Aeons. I want to Beyond the Veil the Ramsey. I want to minus one of the Primal Resurgences to make their draws bad. There's lots of things that I want to do that I can't always do. Does down with the ship do anything? I don't think so. Alright, so let's see what I top deck. I mean, Caylin can also fetch something else. I'm not exactly sure what Caylin can fetch, though. Because I think I already fetched all the good Caylin targets. And that's another swamp. Yeah, I don't think I can afford to use Long Forgotten, because, like, going down to 1 life is way too low. I guess I can Hemley to wheel away all my lands. That also gives me a life buffer. I mean, that's probably a good use of my mana right now. And that, like, there's a decent chance that it finds something really good. Okay, yeah, I guess I will -3 with the Hemley. Well, hopefully this pays off, and hopefully, like, I didn't mess up by doing this. So, shuffle, and then gain 3, draw 3. Ooh, nice. That, yeah, there's Witch's Invocation. Okay, so I think that probably wins me the game now. I still need to... Oh, they still have cards in hand, so I need to empty their hand. I don't have another Death Pit trophy, and I only get 1 Caylin bounce every time. Okay, that's actually a problem. I guess I just have to hope that they don't top deck anything super valuable. So what, Caylin? Can I go? How much can I go after their mana? 1, 2, 3. If I hit here and hit, if I just like Beyond the Veil twice, I need to spend 1 of the rods on Recall Forgotten Aeons, so that's already not great for me. But yeah, I guess I can. So I got Witch's Invocation, Beyond the Veil, Caylin, Rod of Marble Roll. Is that everything I want to? Yeah, that's everything I want to do. So I guess I should go for that. So Seto probably wants. Actually, no. Seto can just make a chump blocker for recall. Like that's probably good. That's probably a better use of Seto than anything I can think of. Right? Like I don't have anything else left. Let me just check my deck again. Yeah, I've already fetched out everything that is useful with Seto. Like literally everything that I can fetch with Seto. So yeah, this guy's going to start making 1/1s, which means that I guess I should attack first. Or actually no, I guess that means I'm going to Caylin on... I mean, I need to Caylin main phase anyways, so I guess I'll do it now. So Caylin, grab back Rod of Marble Row, Rod the Recall Forgotten Aeons. Well, actually, didn't I decide to... Oh, no, I Beyond the Veil and then Beyond the Veil on their upkeep. Yeah, alright. I think that's what I'm going for. Still could have, like, plussed itself to gain some life, but whatever. I don't care at this point. Then there's deck at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 max mana, which is less than I need to. So enough where, like, I don't have to worry. I'm going to make the White Warrior. And then... Oh, actually, I need to also play Witch's Invocation. That's bad. Okay, well, that's really awkward. I guess I have to... Alright, I guess, yeah, I messed up. How much mana can I, like... How much can I go after their mana right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They could torrent me, and there's nothing I can do about that. Is there any other way I can prevent that from happening? Yeah, that was really bad. What was I thinking again? I think I was trying to rod something on up their turn. Well, I mean, like, not much I can do right now because I've already messed up. So I guess I just play out Beyond the Veil and hope for the best. Yeah, Beyond the Veil goes after their tokens because if Hemley ever becomes relevant again, I do want to like make their draws worse. And I guess I'm just hoping that I don't get punished for anything here. Like, Tyrant Tributes absolutely wrecks me. Or actually, does it wreck me? I can just sack half my board. Or can I afford to sack half my board? How do I actually deal with the Tyrant in play? Because that thing is going to kill me in however many turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, like, they can play Tyrant right now if they have it. Hopefully they're not holding Tyrant, I guess. That's really the only thing I can do now. Okay, right. So, what I needed to do there was... oh god. Okay, it is Tyrant. That's really bad for me. Let's see. How do I mean, it's like it's still survivable somehow, I think. Like it's just a 6/6. Guess they're thinking about whether they want to play around Cosmic Sinkhole. Do they have me on evens or odds right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, they have me on evens, so I guess if they like go for it. Okay, so yeah, basically, the correct play there was, instead of bouncing Rod of Marble Roll, I'm supposed to bounce Beyond the Veil, and then replay Beyond, play the other Beyond to nuke their mana sources, and then Caylin Plus to make a chump blocker for the Coalesce thing, and then and then just give up on the Caylin attack for that turn. Like, that was the correct play. I didn't make that because I forgot. Oh, they're playing around Cosmic Sync. Okay, good. Make them scared. Okay, yeah, that's completely fine. Yeah, that's a huge relief actually. Because if that was a tyrant, I would have been dead there, and apparently it's not a tyrant. So Ramsey becomes big, but I mean, I can just block it with Caylin and then bounce one of the Beyond Veils, or I can bounce Rod or Beyond Veil. Yeah, you don't have good attacks here. I just Rod your Rova and then you die, or I mean that thing dies, and then I actually have time to start bouncing Beyond the Veils, and so I can actually start nuking their man. Okay, well, now they're holding everything back. Let's cast Witch's Invocation, and that makes everything a lot easier for me because now I get to Caylin, do Caylin shenanigans twice each turn. I'm going to end of turn. I'm going after their mana, right? Well, actually, do I want to go after the Death Pits trophy? I don't think I can actually go after their land right now. Yeah, I should just go after their mana. So I'll bounce Rod of Marble Roll to get the Rova Elf there and clear the way for it. Okay, so anyways, yeah, what do I do now? I Rod the Rova, I think I swing. Yeah, I Rod the Rova, I swing with everything. I guess Kaylin's plussing to gain me some life. And then I'll Caylin the Beyond the Veil. Or do I Caylin the Death Pits trophy? Or I should go after their mana. Yeah, so Rod this thing, and I think I'll plus on the Caylin to gain some life. I mean, like, you say darn, but I think you should have expected this to happen by now. Actually, I think I'll do I care? 1, 2. How much mana do they have if I Beyond the Veil? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I hit here and hit here, then they have 6, 7. Yeah, I think 7 is actually something that is doable. So I think I'll bounce Beyond the Veil right now, so that I can like go after their mana. Caylin, Kaylin's plussing on Seto. Swing with both of these guys so that I can start winning the race. If they swing with Ramsey, I'm definitely chumping with the warrior. Like, my life actually matters enough to the point where I'm willing to chump with my 1/1s on their 1/3 attacker. And if they don't block here, they do lose in, like, this kills them next turn if they don't block. Actually, did I miss lethal? 1, 2, 10. Oh, I did miss lethal. Darn. Yeah, I wasn't looking for lethal, so I didn't find it. But I still think I'm in a pretty good spot right now. Okay, they take. I go up to 10. I think a Long Forgotten. Okay, so Beyond the Veil, their Primal Resurgence, and then upkeep out beyond their land aura or something like that. In which case, that means I have enough time to just stick a Long Forgotten too, and then yeah, I have enough mana to do everything I want. So I'll stick a Beyond the Veil right now to get rid of their Primal Resurgence, and then I think I upkeep the one on Shifting Glade, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 max mana, which is not enough for me to be worried. Yeah, okay, I think I got this. So creatures, let's see, what do I exile? Or actually lands. I don't think they have any creature recursion, so I'm just going to exile lands right now. And also, I'm going to like Caylin to replay this and then get rid of this thing. And yeah, does Greenwood Outrider still kill me right now? It does. Does it? Actually no, it doesn't because half their board's phased out right now. And I have 10 virtual life. Greenwood Outrider maxes out at like, if they recall Forgotten Aeons, I'm fine. Yeah, it's fine because now they don't have enough mana left to do anything super threatening, and I just win next turn. Okay, I also leave Settle Someone back. Let's see if they put up a blocker this turn. Like, they have to put up a blocker or else they just die. So let's see if they have what they need. If they have Pedal Scatter, yeah, that actually puts up enough blockers where actually no, they're still like dead, right? Do I have enough things to no, they're still alive. Okay, well, yeah, that's one downside of leaving Ramsey around. 1, 2, they're still stuck at 6 or they're still stuck at 6 lands, so that means I can still go after their lands this turn and be pretty happy about that. But yeah, like Caylin only being able to get rid of one thing per turn cycle is a detriment in a way. Anyways, another Witch's Invocation. Well, I mean, I get to force a block this turn, right? So, I guess I bounce Beyond the Veil, get rid of the Blossom. Then I need to get rid of the Antelope. I think I'll just draw first and see what I draw. Or actually, no, I want to tap like this. That's lands. Okay, how do I can bounce Rod and then upkeep beyond the Veil their Blossom. Yeah, I guess that's a fine. That's probably good enough. Actually, no, I just have lethal right now if I do this, I think. So Rod gets rid of the Antelope, and then attach these guys to the Warrior, and I think that's lethal. Well, I definitely hope that this is lethal. GG, finally. Okay, that took a while. I'm glad that I managed to win this, but this could have gone horribly wrong if they had Tyrant Tributes in hand, because I don't think I've, like that turn where I was shields down, Tyrant would have absolutely wrecked me. Oh, they had Tyrant. Okay, well, yeah, I guess they were playing around a counter spell, and I managed to, by 1 life. Did they, actually, would Leyran screw me over? Go after their, yeah, maybe Leyran just kills me there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, like 4s. Well, anyways, I'm not going to do their rank stuff when I'm still in the game. Alright, so on to sideboarding. This matchup is kind of annoying to sideboard for because, like you've seen, like almost everything's good here, but I want to find room for these cards because these cards are also really good. Like Labor Ambitions means that I can discard lock through a Recall Forgotten Aeons. Maybe I board out a down. Like, how are they killing Caylin, right? So I board out a down with the ship. Wait, I had 2 Esper trophies? Why did I think I only had 1? I should have Caylin minus. Wait, or I should have minus Settle that turn instead. Well, whatever. What else do I take out? Hemley was surprisingly good there. But I mean, like, Beyond the Veil does everything that Hemley does except answer really expensive things, which I do need to answer, but I think like it probably Beyond the Veil probably does it better, way better than Hemley does because it does it at instant speed, or it can do things at instant speed. And I guess I board out an Unbound Expanse or something. That feels incorrect. Maybe I just board out Deathbit Trophy. Like, yeah, sure. And this hand is probably way too slow, so I'm mulliganing this. And this hand is actually pretty good. Yeah, I keep this. I bought him. Did I bought the island? Yeah, I guess I bought him. So I bought an island. This is fetching swamp. This is fetching sedate tundra, I guess. Yeah, sure. They also go to 6. Like the best case scenario for me is if they keep 1 into 3 hand and then they play out their 1-drop turn 1, or they play out their 1-mana ramp turn 1 and then Valdez and snipe their 3-drop. Like that's the best case scenario for me. If that doesn't happen, then okay, so post board I also should not be running out rail lines willy-nilly because they definitely brought in some number of Alton Surveyors, and I do not want to get my rail lines Alton Surveyored. They're also on 2 Nature's Claims too, so like yeah, they have a bunch of ways to blow up my things now. Wait, were they on? Did they board above 60 cards? I'm pretty sure they boarded above 60 cards. Like, yeah, 7 plus 57 is more than 60. Dravos, why are you boarding above 60 cards? We've already told you that it's a bad idea. Why are you doing that? Now they're thinking about keeps. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Yeah, what their 6-card hand can do. I mean, so they don't have a 1-drop. Interesting. So they're probably holding a Ramsey. Oh well, multiple Valdezes. Yeah, that's a pretty free Valdez on 1 then. Actually, maybe I should have fetched Arctic Vine. Nah, I don't think I needed to. Yeah, Valdez low. I actually get to see if they have Alton Surveyor in hand or anything. Oh, wait, no, they definitely have like they probably have Nature's Claim. That's why they skipped their turn 1. They're on 2 Nature's Claims. Yeah, that's something. Well, I mean, I managed to snipe 1 of them, but now I need to deal with Seeker. Okay, so I guess next turn I Valdez high and snipe Recall or something. No, that's still bad for me. Opponent just runs out Elizabeth. So do I Lost Through Dreams? No, like I don't think I can afford to Lost Through Dreams right now because I don't think I want to work through a fatigue at this point in the game. So that means I'm probably sniping Recall with Valdez, which leaves me which means I don't do anything else this turn. So maybe it's better to just let them resolve Recall and just like get Witch's Invocation in play because they probably like try to Nature's Claim it, and I guess I let it happen. Yeah, I'm not super sure how this is going to play out. Yeah, they run out Elizabeth. Maybe I draw something that makes the decision easier. Settleson. Okay, I don't have the right colors for Settleson right now. I guess I'm probably just going to Widget's Invocation then, and this is probably fetching Arctic Mine, which is not what I want to happen because it doesn't make the right colors. And the reason I'm going with Widget's Invocation right now is because you know what? There's like no reason to go for Widget's Invocation right now. I'll just Valdez high and try to snipe the recall. Maybe I get to strand them without play for next turn or something. Or I just where they drew one of their top end cards and I managed to snipe like a Tyrant Tribute or something, which doesn't actually help me at this stage of the game. Okay, well, yeah, they still get to do their thing. All right, that's concerning, but I guess that's fine. Oh, actually, so now I can actually play Settleson this turn by fetching a white source and then using the rail line to bounce it. And Settleson is probably a yeah, so I Settleson, grab Long Forgotten, and start exiling their recalls or something. Did they not find a land? Oh, that's really unfortunate for them. I didn't even notice that they didn't have enough lands. All right, well that makes things a lot easier for me. Which is Invocation, another one. Okay, so I'm going to Settleson this turn because I'm not like my mana isn't going to get fixed on future turns anymore. So what's the most impactful thing that Settleson can grab? I mean, it can grab a Rod to get rid of the Seeker. And that actually protects it for a turn, I guess, but that's not a great use of it, I don't think. I feel like if I fetch Long Forgotten, it doesn't exile anything relevant right now, and it's... Yeah, I think I just grab Marble Rod and get rid of Seeker. Then grab Plains, Northern Line, Settleson, minus, grab Rod of Marble Row, and get this thing out of here. Yep, loaded mana. Rail lines means that you randomly get to mana fix with your basic lands. I mean, rail lines can let you mana fix. Like, there's lots of tricks you can do with your rail lines. But yeah, so Elizabeth to hand, which means that if they drew a land this turn, then they can't recall and have Elizabeth in play to see all the lands enter. I feel kind of bad for my opponent now. Like, they did get a pretty crap hand, but at the same time, like, you boarded above 60 cards. You've asked for this, and this time you actually got punished correctly because you got land screwed. Like, if you board above 60 cards, it's going to start screwing with their land ratios. They're just redeploying Elizabeth. Or no, they have Alton Surveyor to go after my Northern Express. Why are they gaining life? Why are they blowing Rod? Why are you not going after my Express? Rod doesn't do anything right now. I don't have Caylin. Well, I guess you don't know if I have Caylin in hand or not, but still, like, why are you going after Rod instead of my mana sources? Well, whatever. I'm not complaining. Like, I'll just take the freebie then, because now like you can't even be. These guys are going to be protecting Settleson. So what's Settle grabbing next turn? I guess I can start discarding them aggressively. Ooh, Caylin top deck. That's nice. So yeah, I'm just going to hold up Witch's Invocation. And do I want to... Yeah, I still want Settleson to be around because, like, I know they have Nature's Claim. Actually, they can go after my rail line if they want. If they go after my rail line, I guess I flash in Caylin and return it. That's actually a really good exchange for me. But yeah, so I just swing with Settleson. Let's see if they block. I assume they don't block because they just gain 3 life, or they gain 4 life for no reason. So I'm assuming like they're at least using the life to face tank the Settle swings. They're chumping with... Oh, right. This technically gives them more lands. Do they have fetch? Yeah, okay. So if they get to 4 mana, then this thing gets them back some lands, I guess. Gets them out of the land screw. Oops. But yeah. I'm fetching I'm fetching Death's Pitch Trophy so that I can aggressively start discarding you. Pitch something. I actually have all the pieces for a discard lock in my hand. I just need to get enough mana to do that. Yeah, so like if nothing happens, I guess I think I always flash in Caylin because that's the most mana efficient thing to be doing. They discarded Seeker Elizabeth. Cool. Yeah, I flash in Caylin. I mean, if I'm not setting up the discard lock this turn, I guess I just pick up Settleson so that I can redeploy it with 3 loyalty. Although that might just be too slow, so I'm not sure if I'm doing that. Okay, they finally got enough mana to recall. Do I counter this? Actually, yeah, I think I do counter this. Because, like, they're super mana screwed, so I'm not going to give them more mana, or more chances to get mana. So yeah, they can go after my Northern Express line right now, if they want to, and that actually mana screws me. No, they don't have mana to do that. So yeah, they're on last card, Nature's Claim, and completely tapped out. And they're not going to swing because, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. So I can't settle to grab Long Forgotten, and it's probably just going to get nuked anyways, so I don't think I'm going to bother with that. Do I just settle to make guys? I mean, yeah, making guys is pretty useful. And I don't think there's a single card that can blow up a guy and get Alton Surveyor through, so I can pretty comfortably swing with all these guys, although, like, I don't think life... I'm probably not racing them. So yeah, I guess I swing a settle someone and then make a guy, and I keep the guy back. Yeah, I mean, that sounds solid enough. And technically, I can plus settle this turn to... Well, this is already too late. Like, if I wanted to plus settle, I should have done it before attacking. I was saying, like, I could have plus settle so that I could minus to get a Rod of Marble roll in case they deployed anything scary, but I don't see how they're, like, deploying anything at this point. I guess if they top deck a land, they can Nitrous Renewer back a land. They can Nitrous Renewer back a land, and then now they're, like, kind of in business because then they get up to 5 mana, but then that just gives me more time to set up the Caylin lock. Actually, yeah, I probably should have plus settle so that worst case scenario, I managed to grab a Long Forgotten so that I can completely Caylin locked opponent or completely discard locked opponent. Seems like they still didn't get it. Ooh, Seeker, another Seeker off the top. Yeah, sure. I mean, that's completely fine by me. I'm going to Flash and Caylin end of turn. Are they going to Nature's Claim something right now? Alright, I mean, be my guest. Well, Nature's Claim becomes really hard for them to use now because of how, like, oh, their Nature's Claiming right. This is not, Dravos, I have a floating Caylin activation. Oh, right, I guess that works. Are you blowing up the land? No, they're still blowing up Deathbit Trophy. I mean, actually, do I have that? Do I have another discard thing in my... Did I board it out down with the yeah, I boarded out everything. Okay, well, that's awkward. I can't discard lock them anymore. I guess they figured out my plan. Okay. Lost through dreams again. Okay, well, so this is a way for me to, let's see. So this technically is a way for me to get more mana. Like, I can bounce Express Line and get more mana this way, but I don't think that's what I want to do, right? Like, they're low enough on mana right now where I'm not really worried about anything. I'm just going to play Witches of Vacation first and see what I draw. That's uncastable. Alright, I guess I'm like minusing settle for a Long Forgotten or something. Oh wait, the time doesn't work out because... Okay, that's awkward, but... Alright, I guess Sailson's making another one of these guys. And I can't recast Sailson. Okay, that's extra awkward. Yeah, I should have thought through my turn. I mean, so like this isn't... I can bounce Rail Line and then make it untap something, but then that means that still doesn't mean I have... Okay, this is like, yeah, this is really awkward. I messed up pretty badly. Alright, whatever. I'll just swing out with my pretty big guys and see how they react. Like, they're top decking. Unless they get a they get a nuts sequence of Recall Forgotten Aeons into top end, I don't see how they're like getting out of this, even though like I'm messing up pretty hard. No blocks? Okay, sure. Bounce that. Take 8. Like, this is a 3-turn clock, so you don't have that much time to find something useful. But anyways, so yeah, I guess, like, do I really care what colors no, I don't really care about colors. I'm just using this so I can... Oh, well, that's convenient. I've already used my land drop for the turn, though, so guess I'm passing here. And I guess, I'm not bouncing Witch's Invocation, right? Okay, so, well, next turn I can settle Son, or bounce settle Son, and, replay it to grab the Long Forgotten. Did they top deck Recall Forgotten Aeons, finally? Oh, or, I mean, it's worse than Recall, but it's still acceptable. It definitely does give them a chance to get back into the game. And I still don't have the ability to aggressively go after their mana sources. They drew a land here, I guess they can play it, and then that gets a Secret Elizabeth trigger. I mean, so these guys will kill them in... Well, actually, I should have swung out, right? I don't think it mattered. But yeah, like, these guys combined will kill them in 2 turns unless they start blocking right now. If they don't block, then they get knocked down to 4, and then now I have all these guys, which probably kill them on swing. Like, if I swing in all of them at my opponent. Unbound Expanse. Okay, that's pretty useful. Can I do anything with it right now? Unbound Expanse, make a thing, play a land. That gets me up to 3 mana. If I don't play Unbound Expanse right now, I have access to 4 mana total. But it's probably better to Unbound Expanse anyways. I can also pick... I can No, I should just keep up counter spells for now because I already have the game on lockdown right now. So then I guess I'm probably picking up the rail line, except I can't right now because of how the mana works out. Yeah, that's awkward. I guess that means I pick up the Unbound Expanse. Or I can pick up the Caylin, but I don't think that's a good use of my Caylin. I do want to like at least attack with this thing so I can get the damage through. Yeah, I think I should just attack first. So that means I'm picking up Witch's Invocation, but that's also really bad. I mean, that's actually not bad. I can just replay it later on if I want to. It means like it signals that I'm not on certain cards, but I don't think that matters at this point. So yeah, I'll just go for it. So let's see how they block. No blocks? Okay, sure. Bounce Witch's Invocation. Take 8. They are dead to my board now, I think. I mean, they were dead to my board before, but now, like, even if my guys get blocked, I still have all these guys swinging, which I'm pretty sure just kills them outright. But yeah, so, actually, it works out because they have more lands than I do, but could have been a lot worse, or the sequencing could have been a lot more annoying. But I mean, this works out pretty well, so I'm not complaining. Yeah, so let's see if you have like the nuts off the top because I have 2 counter spells, or no, I only have 1 counter spell. But I mean, I have 1 hard counter and 1 soft counter, so like you kind of need a way to you need like 2 cards off the top that both do things. Get out of this scenario. Basically, all I'm saying is that I'm pretty sure I'm winning this game. Oh, they're finally at 5 mana now. They are getting pretty close to Elizabeth activation, which is kind of concerning, but it casts this thing, so I can just counter it. Like if unless they flip into 3 7-drops or whatever, I can just counter the most threatening thing, and I should be fine. I mean, if my opponent was on the last card recall right now, then I guess they're playing something. I think they're just cracking clues now. They look for something to like make. Oh, Alton Surveyor. Does that do stuff? I think it does. And I'll let it resolve because I can just Caylin bounce whatever it tries to go after. They're trying to Unbound Expanse. Oh, actually, Unbound Expanse is pretty bad right now because it blows up all my tokens. Okay, sure. I mean, Caylin does Caylin things. Maybe I should have gone Valdez into play first, but okay. So I guess this turn I can just end of turn Witch's Invocation. Actually, no. I knew what they had in hand. I could have just countered that and gone for the throat later on, right? Ah, did I just fizzle Alton Surveyor? I think I'm pretty sure this fizzles it. So does that mean I win? I think I win. So block, block, block. Still 3 things. Yeah, I just win. Okay, cool. They're correct clues, so they could top deck Nightwish Renewer and not die here. Or they could also top deck Ramsey and not die here. Actually, no, if they play Ramsey, I'm just countering it. That is game? Yeah. Cool. GG. So yeah, that means I'm top cutting. It is sort of a shame that the deck that I'm rooting for, Temur Ramp, didn't make top cut, but at the same time, like Dravos kind of did to themselves when they constantly boarded above 60 cards. So and I guess this is just karma at this point. Like they managed to not get punished for boarding above 60 cards, but now finally like they got land screwed, and then yeah, and my sideboard card didn't even come in at this during this game. But anyways, so that means I'm top cutting. So yeah, see you in the top 8, I guess. I really hope this deck does well because I actually really like how it plays, honestly. And since this deck probably won't exist at the end of the month due to Beyond the Veil probably getting nerfed, I want this deck to go as far as it can. And also, I do find it funny how like I just cobbled together this deck basically right before the GPU submission, and somehow it's actually super good. But yeah, so anyways, signing off. Do I say these things? Yeah, whatever.